Hi guys, so welcome back guys, welcome back to ProForex101. So okay guys, today is the 27th of May 2019. We will be doing the post-trade analysis for the euro dollar trade that we had followed last Friday. Okay, so okay guys, so what we had seen was a range. Okay, this is the 4-hour charts on my euro dollar, and we had the top of the range here and bottom of the range here, and we had seen this rejection come off the bottom of the range, and we wanted to get into a trade along these support resistance lines. Okay, somewhere in here. We said it's not an area that's hard coded, it's an area that can change with how the market moves. So it was somewhere along in this area. So I'm going to jump to the 1-hour charts. So we were stalking this on the 1 hour, where we had seen this strong buy come in, and we wanted to get in on a pullback, guys. Okay, so we had seen many support resistance areas along the way, guys. Remember this area, we were considering it support, resistance, but it looks like a higher area was used. So this was something that I mentioned before we went off, saying that this area that we're drawing, it's not hard coded. Okay, it's something that we need to adjust with the market. So finally it ended up being in this area where we had resistance here, support here. So if you go back along this line, you'll see market reacting to this area. Okay, so what we wanted to see was a buy coming into this area and then pushing off. So for myself, guys, I can see that this is the retracement, and the market failed here and took off long. For your easiness, guys, remember I said put the 21 MA on, so you know when the retracement has happened. That's when the market comes back to the 21 MA, right? So let me put the 21 MA and explain to you what I mean. So with the 21 MA, what we said on Friday was that we had seen a sell coming in with the MAs going down and market also heading south, and we had seen this very strong buy come in, right? And then we let me do it with the blind way so it makes sense. Okay, so we had seen this buy come in, and we wanted to get in on this trade on a pullback. Okay, so we said wait for the markets to come back to your 21 MA, and then we can try to buy this. Okay, so market sidelined. Have we come back to the MA yet? No. How about now? Have we come back to the MA? We went strongly north, right? Okay, so and then how about now? So this is a sign that the retracements are beginning. Okay, where we are heading back to the MAs, and then the candle right next to that. Right next to that red candle, we came in all the way to the MA, got rejected. We went all the way up to the top, closed above the opening price, giving you our entry signal for the buy, guys. Okay, so you see how the MA will help you guys. Okay, and then this will be the support resistance area that we drew. Okay, and look at how the market came back to the area. Okay, so again, guys, let me go back to the post. So this was the euro dollar post that we had on Friday. So we were stalking this pair for the buy, hence we were looking for euro strength and dollar weakness. If market retraced or bounced off the 21 MA, we are looking for at least a 50 pip potential. Okay, durable goods orders, and then this was due to affect the US economy. Okay, and then pound, we had some retail sales for pound coming in, and indirectly it would have affected the euro, right? We still haven't had the Brexit yet, so definitely whatever happens to pound will be affecting the euro. So so we wanted the pound to be strong and US dollar to be weak. Okay, so let me show you the fundamentals that came out for that day, and they went hand in hand with the trade, guys. Okay, so we're going to FX read. Economic calendar. So okay guys, so I'm going to go to the 24th, okay, which is the Friday. Let's see what kind of fundamentals we had. Sorry, we know the fundamentals that we had, but what the results were. Okay, so alright, so this is the what we were following. Okay, so okay guys, so I'm going back to the charts. Alright, so looking at the charts, if we are buying this euro dollar, we want the euro to strengthen and dollar to weaken, right? Because if you're buying this chart, that means you're buying euro and selling dollar. Okay, so on that day, the fundamentals that came out, it was in favor of pound, which you see all these green values, because they were higher than the previous or higher than expected. So it was a bullish sentiment for the pound, so which is great, which means euro would be also strengthening, right? Okay, and then on the other hand, we had US dollar on a bearish sentiment, where most of the fundamentals that came out were red in color. Look at that, which means that we are expecting the US economy to weaken, guys. Okay, and this volatility, guys, the one with the red volatility indicators, they're the ones to look out for, because they're the ones who move the market the most. Okay, high volatility means high market movement, and which is also good for us because we want the fuel, right, which is the fuel for the movement. Okay, so and then this non-defense capital goods orders excluding aircraft for US was also showing a bearish sentiment for US dollar, which is going hand in hand with our trade. We are buying euro and selling the dollar. Okay, so you see how you can how we combine the technicals with the fundamentals to get into the trade, guys. This is a very, very important subject. Okay, so anyway, all right guys, so that was the fundamentals that came out, and so these were what we were following. So if you already haven't seen the pre-trade analysis, guys, please do have a look at it. Okay, so you get an idea of how we stock trades. Okay, and guys, so this trade, it's in play. We are still going long, and this still has potential. And if you're taking profit now, that's fine. So if you had got in on this candle, which is the green candle, which is about 12, you could have had a 10 pip stop loss, or even 12 pip stop loss, and then you would be in profit for 23 pips, which is actually it's a good risk to reward ratio, guys. Okay, which would mean you're 2:1. Okay, risk to reward ratio. So if you risk $100 on this, you would have got 200. Okay, so if you risk $1,000 on this, you would have got $2,000. Okay, and in terms of pips, your risk is 12 pips, your reward 23 pips. Okay, so you see how everything fits in together, guys. The 21 MA, how we can follow a trade with it, and also look at how the things coincide with the 21 MA. You know, this support resistance area coincides with where the market comes and touches the 21 MA. Okay, and I guarantee you, if you go into the 15 minutes and have a look, you will see a nice demand in this area. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of everything here, and I'm gonna jump to the 15 minutes. Okay, so we see nice demand right here, right? You see that, where the market went long, came back, and then headed long again, and after that, in the future, this demand held many times. Look at this, we tried to go through it, couldn't. We got rejected rudely. We tried again, got rejected. We tried again, and then it actually used this demand to head long, and then the retracement started. We came back to this demand for our buy, guys. And now I'm gonna leave this demand which I drew and then jump back to the 1 hour. Look at how market came back to that area and pushed off, you see, with that tail. And this is where our 21 MA was sitting, right? So, and then again there's the support resistance, which is also in the same area. And in terms of Fibonacci, guys, if you put your fibs from your bottom to the tip, it's a 23% retracement, which is again near our demand area, near our support resistance area. So everything is and near our 21 MA touching area, so everything is coinciding. Okay, guys, so you see how important technicals are to get into a trade, and how important fundamentals are. Okay, so they're very important, both of them. Don't let go of fundamentals and look at technicals only, and don't let go of technicals and look at fundamentals only. Okay, you need both to trade. Okay, so yeah, guys, so this was a very good trade, and also we covered how we can use fundamentals in this in our analysis, and how it can help us, you know, to say that we are in the right direction. Yeah, so yeah, guys, hopefully this was clear, guys. Okay, sorry, yeah, so yeah, so there's still potential for this trade to go long, but if you're taking profit now, that's fine, or let it run. Okay, so okay, guys, so hopefully this was very clear and made sense. And yeah, guys, so I'll see you next time, on the in the forums, or in the next trade, guys. Okay, so thanks for joining in, guys. Bye for now.